The enemy seeks to prevent the success of every child of God, employing various strategies to launch spiritual attacks. The Bible describes him as a lion prowling around, seeking someone to devour. 1 Peter 5, verse 8. As believers, it's critical to recognize these tactics and be prepared to defend against them. In today's video, we will uncover signs of spiritual attacks and offer ways to overcome them. Be sure to watch the entire video to fully understand what God is revealing. Spiritual attacks are battles that occur in the spiritual realm, often manifesting as difficulties or challenges in life. These attacks stem from the enemy and not from God, impacting not just your spirit, but also your body and soul. As a chosen follower of Christ, you may find yourself as a prime target of the devil's schemes. While Luke 10, verse 19 reminds us that God has given us authority over the enemy, it's essential to identify the signs of attack, to effectively stand against them. These attacks can be subtle, making awareness key to victory. Here are some key signs that the enemy may be attacking. Apathy towards spiritual matters. When you find yourself becoming indifferent to prayer, Bible study, or church attendance, this could indicate the enemy is attempting to distance you from God. Stay alert and resist the temptation to drift away from your spiritual practices. Resource depletion. Sometimes, the enemy may block your financial or material resources to test your faith, hoping you'll prioritize worldly needs over your relationship with God. Stand firm and trust in God's provision. Ungodly dreams and visions. The enemy may attempt to influence your dreams with fear or ungodly images, pulling you away from God's peace and guidance. If your dreams create fear or confusion, they may be an attack from the enemy. Diminishing prayer life. If you find prayer becoming burdensome or feel disconnected while praying, this could be an attempt by the enemy to sever your communication with God. Keep pushing forward in prayer, even when it feels challenging. Reverting to old habits. Falling back into sinful habits from your past is a strong indicator that the enemy is gaining influence. The devil celebrates when believers backslide, as it weakens their spiritual foundation. Physical fatigue. Ongoing physical exhaustion, despite sufficient rest, may be a sign of a spiritual attack, making it difficult to focus on God or engage in prayer. Overwhelm and confusion. Fear, anxiety, and a lack of clarity can cloud a believer's mind when under attack. This confusion may cause you to feel lost or disconnected from divine guidance, which is a common tactic used by the enemy. Isolation from godly relationships. The enemy often isolates believers from supportive communities, making them more vulnerable. Stay connected with fellow believers to remain spiritually fortified. Difficulty fulfilling God's purpose. When you encounter unusual struggles in carrying out your God-given purpose, it may be due to spiritual interference. The enemy recognizes the power in fulfilling God's will and works to create roadblocks. If you recognize these signs in your life, it's vital to seek God's help. Ephesians 6, verses 11 to 13, instructs believers to put on the full armor of God, so that we can stand against the enemy's schemes. With God's strength, you can overcome every spiritual attack.